Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over our new scripting language Inferno and how you can use it to create virtual parameters in OnPing. Inferno is a purpose-built language designed to deal with time and interact with OnPing parameters that have been brought in. To find the interface for it, you'll click here on our bookmark, go to Virtual Parameters Inferno. Here you'll see a menu on the left. If you do need to get back to our original Virtual Parameters environment, you can click Virtual Parameters there, and it'll take you back to our old environment. However, in our new environment, there are a few new screens. One of the things that was always complicated about virtual parameters was assigning versus creating new scripts. We've made those two functions explicitly separated now. So we have a new script button that allows you to just start writing a script, and you can just start using the environment directly and immediately start writing scripts. You can also click on our script selector and see all the available scripts and search for ones that you might need to use. You can also go to create a virtual parameter, which is basically just the same interface. Eventually we'll offer Inferno for control parameters, but we're not quite ready for that yet. You can also search for existing Inferno virtual parameters. I haven't made any that we'll be able to see yet, but we'll come back here once I get one made. This migrate button is more of an advanced use case and is only available to certain accounts, but if you click on the migrate, you're allowed to go back and forth between Inferno parameters and regular virtual parameters. You can also use it to migrate from one Inferno parameter to another. Going back to our scripts page, let's go ahead and use a script and assign it to create a new virtual parameter. Something that comes up quite often when dealing with parameters in OnPing is the need to split apart some sort of status at the bit level. Virtual parameters are a great way to do this. So let's go ahead and assign a virtual parameter. First thing we do is pick the bit we want to assign to. So bit 31, and then click Assign to Virtual Parameter and give it a name. Let's say that our bit 31 is going to be Run Status East Pump. And then this represents the pump run status for the east. Okay, type 1 equals running. So let's go ahead and assign a parameter to it. Notice the name here is bit param, just telling you it's a parameter that you're going to assign the bit to or from. And I'm not actually going to pick a pump status, but I'm just going to, well, actually maybe I can. Hold on. Let's see if I've got a pump. Yes, status, some status. So we'll just pretend that was it. I'll click confirm, test, and we're good. So save. And so now this value has been saved, which is super nice. And from this screen, now that I've saved it, I can actually do a couple other nice things. One thing you can do is test the script by clicking this test button, and this gives you the value that it's returning right now. But a new feature with Inferno virtual parameters is the ability to test a script historically. I probably need to pick a different parameter to do that. I don't think this one has any histories. Sure, this one looks great. Test again. Now by hitting this trend and run event table button, it's going to bring in values here. And as you can see, there are no values for this date range, but I can use this clock here to expand that range. And even by just clicking it, it changes the range on me. So now I see there's values and I see a trend here. So now what I have is the value that is output and the value that is input on the same graph, which is really nice and makes it very easy to troubleshoot a script while you're working on it. So that's how you assign a script in the virtual parameter system using Inferno. That seems like a good place to stop for now. Next, I'll show you how you actually can write a script.